Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, but also I have been somebody who has actively been looking through the Boys to Planet franchise during the season, and this popped up on my algorithm, most likely as a result of that, from a K-pop idol by the name of Chris Han. I do have permission from Chris to look at these videos, so keep that in mind. I'm not just looking at them on my own accord, because I thought it'd be interesting to just take a look from somebody who was actively on the show and hearing their thoughts there. So if you didn't know, Chris was eliminated. I don't know at what point, but we're gonna take a look. We have two videos pulled up. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Hello, this is Chris from Blitzers.
Blitzers.
Recently, I got eliminated from Boys to Planet. I was a little depressed after the show because I wanted to keep the group active. However, as you guys know, we haven't been active for a while. We've been to a lot of survival shows to promote our group, such as Britain's Got Talent, Peak Time, and Boys to Planet. But
I love the high.
Well. Since our company is small, it was really hard to promote. Now, we don't even have enough money to make a comeback. So right now, our members are currently working part-time at cafe. So this is our cafe, basically our company. Time to work. I would say that we all tried our best to promote. Not only ourselves, but also our company. But this has been the reality of Blitzers so far. That was the reason why I was scared and I started focusing on YouTube and other platforms as well. I came from Las Vegas and I really want to be successful as an idol. But it's been tough.
Yeah.
Well, enough with the sad stories. I might shoot my next video at a cafe called Bit Road where my So stay tuned and thanks for watching my video. Love you. Peace.
Peace. Peace. Oh, man. And then you see a short right there. Okay. That's very unfortunate, right? Just how you know, small companies don't have a lot of money, and a lot of times they're at the discretion of major broadcasting stations that a lot of times will not prioritize them, which is also pretty unfortunate and more of a reflection on them than anything. Okay, we're reacting to my performance.
What's good, y'all? This is Chris from Blitzers. Today I'm gonna be reacting to Boys to Planet, Chris. I know that Boys to Planet is going viral.
His hair is so different here compared to there.
And the last performance, you heard?
The first and last performance.
I'm gonna drop the video right here. Bam.
You heard? You heard? Sorry.
Oh, the glaze. Oh my gosh, they have so many auras. I love them. Oh my gosh, this is just like. Let me just look at Boys to Planet. Boys to Planet. Chris. Alright, it popped up. 57K views. Hey, not bad, not bad. Okay, so yes. More ads.
It doesn't even have YouTube Premium. This is a complete side note. So you know, I do YouTube here, right? When you're in the YouTube creator program, I have no idea why they wouldn't just take my earnings that I would make and apply it to my YouTube Premium account, because it's the same account. I mean, I don't really make that much anyway, so I guess it's just a liability, but I've had that thought where sometimes it's like, why can't I just have it as a credit applied? Because I'm literally an ambassador on YouTube. Side note, but whatever.
By BTS. And yeah, bro, I don't know, bro. I'm kind of nervous,
by
bro,
BTS.
I didn't do good on this performance, and I'm gonna tell you guys this. My song changed a lot. Like, I had this song, I had this song, I had this song, and like the last week, they gave me this song called Dope by BTS, and I had to do the original version, because due to the copyright, I couldn't like change. So yeah.
No, I'm glad that you touched on that. So I believe, so I've seen every full camp, so I believe I've seen this already. I think anytime I saw somebody cover BTS, especially as a solo, on any audition program, it is a huge risk. It really sucks that Mnet issued him this song, because you're asking one person to justify 7 roles. In each side of that song that's being structured the way that it is because they also partake in the self-production of it at times, like Stray Kids or ATEEZ. The songs are made for the group, right? So asking somebody, you know, to have to carry that for an audition is just, I don't think it's very practical. Of course, too, they also have narratives that they like to create, such as, you know, Planet C had an Enhypen group, Planet K had an Enhypen group. Yeah, like there were some overlapping songs, probably because of, you know, copyright, XYZ, whatever. Oh, that really sucks, honestly. Oh, man.
I don't know about this. I'm kind of scared, bro.
I'm kind of scared.
3, 2, 1.
Let's watch it.
Bro, what? Let's see.
This is such a hard song.
Oh, sure. Bro. I just can't watch this, bro. Bro. Alright, let's go. I'm locking. All right.
Lock in.
Scared,
Go, Chris,
what
go.
Doing, alright.
He's so real for that, though. There's some people who hate watching themselves and totally get that.
Bro,
I think I remember liking his Hidden Folks at the end.
But what did I just watch, bro?
Let's hear from him first.
No, bro. But yeah, I think it was bad, but it's alright, I guess. I couldn't open my eyes watching this video, but like, you know, I still could watch it. It was right here. The performance was
right here.
Man, what the hell? Oh, my mama. Bro.
I appreciate his honesty, though. See, now let me go find where I watched it. Okay, I'm back. So I gave him a 1 star for this performance, or a no star to a 1 star, because at that time I had already watched the first episode. And I had said throughout, it's like a whole hour, 2 hour full cam situation where I'm just basically really trying to navigate. They eliminate no stars outright. So that was really hard for me to navigate because I'm very much a let's grow as humans. And so many people grew being on the show. Some in healthy ways, most in not, which is unfortunate. But that's something I was always hopeful to see people, you know, like the Chick Boom guy from Planet K. Like, he has a special place in my heart. I wish he had a star so we could have seen him on the show and actually seen him grow. But, you know, we can't really help that. But I believe I touched on with Chris, if you're watching this, what I touched on was the instability. I would say some parts were really strong, but unfortunately other parts we couldn't really shine in proper ways that I feel like you could have because of the song. And I really do think it's not your fault. So that's really, really unfortunate because of that. Because you're asking you to justify 7 parts, essentially, that are also different in their roles. And not only that, having to do polyrhythmic choreography, this Keone Madrid choreo, that's really tricky to do. It's the opposite of dope with how it feels. Just dancing it can be very fatiguing, and you only having a week to figure it out it's just really sets you up for an uphill battle, right? And then coming from a small company, you know, XYZ, that sucks. So like my heart goes out to you for that, but yeah, I'm ready to move on and hear what you have to say here.
Read the comments, bro.
Read the comments.
They don't flame me. Okay, how did he get 1 star for this. He deserves so much time. He deserves so much better. Oh, thank you. Oh.
Honestly, the better question is, why was he issued this song? Especially if Mnet didn't get copyright clearance for it. I know on one hand it's like you don't want to have too many people use the same song, but that's part of the charm, at least in the American like reality show kind of space for singing. A lot of times, like, people who come in and they sing the same song, they make it like a whole little bit. So that could have been a fun Mnet editing opportunity if he just got to pick what he wanted. But I don't know. I find that more of the pressing question here. Because I think he could have gotten a different star result if he had a different song. It really is.
Very good. I just feel like dancing could have been better. Alright, bet.
Alright, bet.
She's dancing in Blitzers. Oh, okay.
I feel like I need to.
Fire. Next.
Yeah, let's keep watching.
He deserved at least 1 star. What the fuck is wrong with the judges?
In order for him to stay, to actually
man.
grow,
I
I'd
don't
give
know,
everybody
it's
at
like,
least a
bro,
1
like,
star.
You can't decide, bro. I don't know what's happening. 아무리 봐도 원스타 받고 통편집당하고 노스타로 탈락할 시력은 아님. 참 황당하네. His life is better than many idols. Hey, thank you. Hey, that's like the best compliment, bro. He got eliminated. He was literally 1 star. So that was the first test, and after that, they give you a second chance to level up your star.
Your star.
But
Did you
what
take it?
happened Was, I did a rap. No, I thought I did good, but I still got 1 star. Overall.
Okay, so he passed, though, is what that means. Because he ends up in the Signal song. Because he passed. But he said he only got 1 star. I will say this as somebody who has judged. I have not judged your situation whatsoever, but I have judged high-level choreography competitions. Sometimes there are judges, especially depending on where you are, they're going to, they have their, they give you what they give you, and then if you don't blow it out of the water, they're not going to up your star. A great example of this, I just did a review with Gravity Jacobs, who is a professional Voguer, and we walked through a Vogue ball, which is the battle scene for Vogue. And he touched on that, saying that there's a group called Being on the List, which is people who were invited to attend, and then there's people who can pay to audition, basically do their walk to see if they can get on the list or to participate against those who are on the list. And so that would be kind of a similar case here. Is like you got to be astronomically great in order for you to get past whenever there's already a certain standard set. And also, I know, Chris, you probably would know this very, very well. There is probably so much back end that was going on that show that that was a big influence, most likely, in how many people were allowed to pass, how many people were allowed to be issued certain stars, and all that kind of stuff for the sake of that kind of hierarchy system. So that would be what my assumptions would be there. But I haven't heard your rap, so I wouldn't know if you should have been bumped up to a 2 star or not. But
I was kind of sad. I low-key kind of cried after this.
Oh man.
We didn't talk about this one. But yeah, that's life, bro. That's life. Yeah, that's the life. You got eliminated. Hope he debuts under some major company because this talent shouldn't be lost. Literally, too.
Look at the smooth voice change.
Literally, look at the smooth voice change. He pulled off both, especially the rap part. This was.
I would say.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
They said this was dope. Shout out. I would say out of the vocals to the rap, I would say your rap was pretty stable. I would give you that.
Voice Planet is so ridiculous for eliminating this
talented boy.
So much potential.
I would say, yeah, like potential in this space, but also we technically didn't get to see you at your best because you didn't get to choose your song. Like, I really think that's a huge component in all of this.
Really good, but sadly didn't have enough fans to stay on the show. You know what?
He said,
I'm reading this and I see a lot of supportive comments, bro. So guess what? It's time for a diss track. Diss track to you, Mnet.
That's right.
You ready? Let's go. Huh? What? Ew.
That's the only kind of microphone you need.
What? Yo, piss now, nigga, with a piece now, bitch. You know what I said, this now? You be calling my name, to be going in with a couple of grades. I'm on your space, they on pay, huh? 너네 말도 안 돼, Sunday, no way. 고민하면 넌 the next page. 열었더니 rapper 아니 래퍼들이 랩하고 있는 way. 지금 back 아니 받지 내 최대는 아무 굳이 해. 봐도 의미 없이 say, I'ma keep 굳이 care. Wanna see us say, check 고만고만해. Hey, 처음 봐, 내 큐, 집중 그만해. Hey, haters, I'm with Chen and the person KB.
Haters, try to keep it low, try to go hands, kid.
That was fun. I kind of feel like I need to see Chris with Blitzers. Let's go pull up their most recent comeback. Okay, I got a performance version of Superpower up, locked and loaded. So we can see a little bit of the dance and hear the track.
Where is the power? Go 물어봐. 힘없는 어깨 감긴 축 처진 밥. 뭐가 나다워? 반복된 love. 평범한 존재는 어디서 위로받을까? 집에 가는 길 지하철에 내 시키만 말해. 매주어야 함께 하다면 행복은 두 배로. 특별한 이유 없어. 지금부터 힘 있어. 인생은 아름다워. It feels like superpower. 시선을 바꾸는 mind. 똑같던 매일이 새로워. 시끄러운 세상을 rock. 사슬이 끊어내 chainsaw. 커져가는 번영 위에 오른 날개를 봐. 내가 이 뜻이 Welcome to the world superpower. 새까만 칠판에 지쳐버린 모습에 답답해 미쳐버린 것 같지. 나는 여태껏 몰라왔어. 내가 원하던 것을 점수가 전부 다 자신을 버려. 돌아가다 늦더라도 후회는 없어 난. Cause I can't find 망쳐 나. 낯선 광경에 놀란 매일 새로워지기를 on my way. 뒤를 돌아보니 순간 완전 꽃이 피어. 스윗다 너는 찾을 필요 없어. 너의 heaven 여기 있어. 인생은 아름다워. Yeah. We call it superpower. 시선을 바꾸는 mind. 똑같던 매일이 새로워. 시끄러운 세상을 rock. 사슬을 끊어내 chainsaw. 커져가는 번영 위에 오른 날개를 봐. 내가 이 뜻이 Welcome to the world superpower.
Okay. So, I mean, of course I need to see the music video, and I haven't seen any of your discography. This is the first time I am looking at you guys. This reminds me a lot of very, very earlier era stuff. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of, I would say you guys are clean, so that's cool. It's great. I like a lot of the placement of the auto-tune moments. I thought that was really nice. You guys are well rehearsed, for sure. I'm trying to think. When you come from a small company, I know you probably know all of this, so I'm not really hopefully I'm not touching on something that, you know, is like it should. I think it's common knowledge, and I know that you probably especially know this, where you probably don't even get a say very much in what your group does, do you? That's what this gives an impression to me, that it's a concept that your company issued you, because you said that you guys don't have enough money for a comeback. And something that noticed, yeah, oh, sorry. That's fun. That part was fun. Something that helped very, very, when they were in this era, is they got with DigiPetty and they started lore shifting in their music videos. I don't know if you guys do that. I don't know who you use. I don't know who your choreographers are. I don't know any of that. The choreography itself doesn't have a lot of focal point feature moments that, I mean, yes, you're featured. That's not what I mean. But like the focal points of retainability for a typical audience member, there's not a lot of those moments. Whenever you do a concept like this, from a movement quality side to what we're hearing, it gives a lot of predictability, which doesn't help enhance relatability, which also doesn't help us remember it, which will work against you a lot of times, right? But that doesn't inherently mean a bad thing. A lot of big companies get away with it all the time, right? But also, you guys are coming from a very, very, very small company, so you have to be creative in how you showcase yourselves. So I'm honestly, right now, I am marathoning every single Boys Planet affiliated group that's come out of the show and Boys 2 Planet groups that have been a part of the show. So very, very, I'm looking at right now, about to look at DKB and Boys Story. I do not mind throwing your group into the mix. If you're open to that, Chris, if you're like, no, Jess, stay as far away from us as possible, that's fine. I respect it. And I'll take a look at all your stuff in one go. And I'll try to be helpful as much as I can. And also, I'll be in Korea in November too, so I don't mind taking a little pit stop at y'all's coffee shop and being a helping hand in whatever you guys need, because I'm all for wanting to support people in whatever scope I can. And if that's from a performance side or helping, you know, find a direction that works for you guys as an artist, I'm totally down for it as well. So, but all in all, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was nice, you know. It definitely makes me curious about what your tracks are leading up to this as well. So, yeah, thank you, Chris, for giving me permission to look at your personal videos, and my apologies if I overstepped or if I wasn't helpful at all. Let me know if that is something that you're like, yo, Jess, I'm not okay with this, and then I'll take it down out of respect for you, no problem. And guys, go check out Chris, go check out Blitzers, and check out their discography. I probably will, unless Chris says, spits on me and says no, and then okay, that's fine. But yeah, I'm Jess, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.